Happy Monday, guys.
Morning.
We are up and about. It's about 10:40 local time. It's Central Time here in Waco.
Been on the phone all morning trying to get stuff from Panther, trying to get Vida Freightliner to get the title for us.
So we can get it registered.
Get the plates.
We're trying to get that all taken care of while we're here, so we don't have to come back to Texas once we're actually in the truck. So that's what we're working on today. We're fixing to go get our DBA. Or see about getting that. And we're here at Academy. Jason, his shower shoes broke, and he's been needing some new flip-flops.
Yeah, new flip-flops.
So hopefully we can get some here for him. Then we're gonna go have some lunch at Genghis Grill, which we haven't had in a while.
We don't know if we need the DBA per se or for anything, but we're gonna get it just in case.
You've been talking about getting that for years.
Yeah,
anyway.
I need to learn more about that. About LLC and all that stuff. So, but we're gonna get it while we're here. If we don't need it, we don't need it.
Yeah.
It costs like $12, I think, or $8.
It's not a lot of money. So.
Yeah, I think we will need it though. So
why not do that while we're here?
Do it while we're here. Get that knocked out while we're waiting for Panther and Vida and.
Yeah, hopefully we can get this all taken care of like in the next couple days.
Yeah.
We don't want to be taking too much time off, but we'd also like to get it done so we don't have to come back again to do it.
Yeah.
So this is all new to us, so we're just learning as we go. We have to go by the RV today too, so we're going to drop some stuff off, but we're going to get into Academy and then go have lunch. We'll catch up with y'all in a bit.
Texas trip was a bust. Ohio is absolutely complicated to get a truck titled in.
Well, it's just this year they changed. What we understand is they changed how they can get the I guess the vehicles titled now. You have to have a signed lease with the carrier, and since we're still with our owner, we can't get our contract yet because we're still driving for our owner, and they're saying we can't. I don't know. It's just a back and forth thing basically with, I guess, the dealer and
Panther needs a title in order to do a contract. Vida needs a contract in order to do a title.
And they don't even know for sure what they need to take down to get our title.
Yeah, apparently Vida has to transfer the title into our name in Ohio, in an Ohio title. Then we have to get that Ohio title, bring it to Texas, get it titled in Ohio.
No, Texas.
In Texas. And just in order to
get the plates.
Get the license plates, the Texas plates.
And yes, we could probably get plates in Ohio, but we don't want Ohio plates. We live in Texas. Texas is where we want our plates. So yes, we're dealing with it. We're not complaining.
We want our own plates.
We want our own plates.
We don't want plates through the carrier.
Right.
Because if...
Who knows what'll happen,
Yeah,
you know?
Some oddball reason, let's say Panther fires us. We're stuck out in the middle of nowhere with Panther plates, and I don't know what the law or rule is on that, but I don't think we would be able to drive the truck.
Yeah.
They would want their plates back. I think we would have to take the plates off, go to Panther, get the Qualcomm removed, get the plates removed, then we're stuck. So not that would ever happen, but you know, we want Texas plates. We want the plates to be in our name. This is turning into a challenge, so we're gonna head back to Ohio tonight, turn in the rent-a-car, get our truck. We do have a load lined up, picking up Wednesday, right?
Yeah. Wednesday.
So we'll tell you guys about that load probably tomorrow or the next day, but that's what we're doing right now, heading back to Ohio. This trip ended up being a complete bust.
Yeah. I was
complete waste of a rent-a-car.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid. So
because chances are, on the 6th when we go to Panther, we are going to have to get another rent-a-car.
Maybe. I don't know.
And come back to Texas and do this process again. But we ain't doing it unless we're absolutely for sure next time.
Yeah.
So
I've even said that we might need to get everything done at Panther because they'll have to decal the truck, put the Qualcomm in. We can do all of that and then maybe get a run coming to Texas, and then we can take care of the plates then.
If we can do that.
If we can. We're just going to have to
We've
see
been
what
told
the best
different
option.
things. We can't run without the plates being on the truck. Other people say you can run with the temporary tag on the truck. So
maybe some of y'all that have been through it can leave us some suggestions in the comments. We just finished at the RV. We're going to head back to Mom's. The babies are at Mom's. She's babysitting them while we've been out running around trying to do stuff. We did get a DBA. We got that done today. That was one thing. Wasn't even really on our list. I mean, it's been on our radar for a couple years.
For a couple years, but we finally did that.
Yeah, so that's done. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Go get packed up and start heading back to Ohio.
Here we go.
We've been smelling a really bad gas smell in this car. So somewhere there's gas leaking. And we decided to stop here at Enterprise to see if they'll swap it out for the ride back to Ohio, because that's kind of scary. He's in there working his magic. They don't have another SUV, but they have a car, which is fine. We basically just needed the SUV coming down because we were bringing a bunch of stuff to leave. We should be switching this out for a different car and heading back to Ohio. Ohio, Ohio, Ohio! So this is the rental car we got to come back. We had to swap out the other one because it smelled like fuel. I don't know what kind of was going on, but there was a fuel leak. We just got back to FIDA and we just got all the stuff out of this car into the truck. Not our new truck yet. Jason's fixing to go return the rental car, and then we got a load lined up we'll talk about in a little bit. What did we get today when we got here?
Our title.
The title!
We have the title.
We have the title. It's an Ohio title, but it's a title nonetheless, so.
The process has started.
It's started, it's going. So yeah, Jason's gonna take the rental car back. I'm gonna get some stuff put away, and we've got a deadhead for our load that we pick up tomorrow, so if I don't jump on later today, tomorrow we'll let you know about the load. Picked up our load. I want to tell you about that. It picked up here in Indiana and it's going to North Carolina. The loaded miles are 787 miles. The deadhead was 247 miles and it's one piece at 915 pounds. So we already picked that up. It delivers tomorrow morning.
Gets us rolling, you know.
Yeah, gets us going. I was just looking at the calendar. So it's actually only really like technically a week before we get into our truck.
1 week, next week.
1 week. I was thinking
next
it was like 2 weeks.
We pick it up.
Our plan is to try to pick it up on the 2nd, but the 3rd at the latest, because we want to have a few days to get all of our stuff out, get it cleaned and ready for the new team, and they start orientation on Monday the 6th. So that's our plan, and that's like a week. And
1 week away.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, that's so close. So it's so exciting though. We found the flooring leak problem. So when we knew we were going to Waco and we dropped this truck off at FIDA to get some work done, I took everything out of the fridge and I turned the fridge off completely because I wanted to get it totally defrosted and cleaned out before we hand it over. And we needed to check that too because we were still baffled on where the water was coming from for the floor. It defrosted while we were gone to Waco. When we came back, we found that the drain plug, there's a tray in the fridge that all the condensation goes in and drains out of a drain tube. Well, that was totally full of water.
Full of overflowed.
Overflowed.
It was overflowed. It overflowed down into the fridge, into the what are those things called? Crispers?
Oh, the tray, crisper tray.
Yeah.
Actually, it went more into the side trays on the door.
Yeah. Oh, into the door
into
too.
The door, because most of the stuff that it's coming from the freezer that defrosted, the ice.
Right, the ice build up on the freezer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop and get an air line, air hose that you can connect to the truck, and I'm gonna blow that tube out. See if we can get that cleaned out by doing that.
Yeah.
I had tried sticking a coat hanger up in through there.
Yeah, but that doesn't go all the way.
I'm sure
that line goes all the way down and out, right?
Right.
And it makes sense because right before that major water problem that we found or figured out, the fridge had started kind of defrosting on its own, like it was melting
a little bit.
So there was some condensation getting down in the fridge, which makes sense. If it wasn't draining, that has to be the problem, because that's the only thing that we can find.
That's it. Yeah.
I mean, there was water when we got in the truck yesterday. There was.
We put a towel in just to be safe.
Yeah.
We put a towel in. That towel was soaking wet.
And the doors were closed. I didn't even have the doors open to air.
It was so wet. It was like you dunked it in a tub and pulled it out, and it was just completely drenched with water.
Yeah.
So.
I think we found it. I think that's the only other thing it can be. We've checked everything else.
I'm gonna get that whole the tube blown out. I talked to Bolt also. They said they would give us a vinyl piece to put down over the rubber matting that's back there. We're gonna try to hopefully get to Indiana sometime this week to be able to get that put in for the new team, get that tube blown out. I'll probably do a little video on how to blow that tube out, just because it's probably a good maintenance item you guys should keep up with. If you have this style refrigerator, to go ahead and just blow that out every once in a while to make sure it stays clear, so water does drain out through that hole and not into the fridge and onto the floor.
I even told Jason that I think when we get into our truck, we should maybe even just do that right away. Blow that tube, just to be sure, we're not going to have that problem.
Make sure nothing got in that tube from the manufacturing,
Yeah, I mean, it's nobody's fault either. It's just something that happens. Debris gets into things, right? It's not. I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And until our next video, peace, love, and expediting.